Hello friends, Satyendra here, and in this video, let's model this part in Creo Parametric. And this part is very unique. You have so many advanced things to learn here. So let's get started. Now practice this part because these kind of parts are really helpful to pass the tool test. And to practice this part, you can use this drawing. Now let's model this part. And to do this, first you go to New, Part, Solid, uncheck Use Default Template, and I'll say OK. Now from here you select a proper part template based on your unit. So if the part is in metric, then you can go for this or this template. If it is in English, then you can go for this template or this template. So I'll go for this template. This is my metric template and I'll say OK. Now I'll start this part with the top plate. So for this I'll go to extrude. I'll select the right datum plane. I'll say normal. I'll switch off the datum plane. Now here I'll simply draw a rectangle like this. Now the dimension. So this width is 75 here. So make it 75. Then this thickness is 15 here, which is given somewhere here. Then the next dimension, which is from here till here, this is 90 given. Then this dimension, which is 40 here. So make it 40 and say OK. Now this dimension, so this is 210 here, make it 210. Now this is currently one-sided, so make it symmetric and say OK. So this is the first feature. Now the second feature, which is a revolve feature. So go to the revolve. Again you select the right datum plane, make it normal. Now here first I'll place a datum center line somewhere here. Then the rough sketch. Starting from here, I'll go down like this, I'll go like this, like this, like this, and I will close it like this. Now the dimension. So from here till here, this is 100, this is 85, this is 40, and this is again 85. So the sketch is done, say OK and say OK. So this was the second feature. Now the third feature, which is somewhere here. So for this, once again go to extrude, select the right datum plane, normal. Now I'll start the sketch from this point. I'll go like this, I'll come down, I'll go like this, and then I will place it somewhere here, close it. Now the dimension. So this angle is 150 degree, then this angle is 125 degree, and this one is 70. So you have 150 degree, 125 degree, and 70 here. Sketch is done, just say OK. Now extrude it to the selected reference till here. Same way this side, go for variable, go for to reference and select this reference. Say OK. So this is the third feature, but this is not yet over. Once again go to extrude. This time you select this face, make it normal, go to reference, select the right datum plane, select this circle, select this. Now draw a circle somewhere here, then draw a line starting from here go like this, let it be tangent, stop it here. Now these two lines you simply mirror it with help of this reference. Now you go to delete segment, delete this segment, this segment, this segment and this segment. Now the dimension. So from here till here, this is 30 degree. Say OK. Now flip it this side, go for remove material and then flip this arrow downwards. Say OK. Now this feature is not yet over, still you have a cut here. So for that, once again you go to extrude, select this face, normal, go to reference, select the right datum plane, select this circle. Then draw the circle just like this. Then go to reference, select this reference. Draw the line starting from here. This line should be parallel with the reference till here. Now this line I will mirror it with this reference. Then I will draw a line here like this. Delete segment. I will delete all these unwanted segments. Now the dimension. So the thickness is 15 here. So make it 15. Now say OK. Flip it this side. Go for remove material. Now see here, if you remove material like this, it will give you this result. But here you have this inclined material. So how to get that? So to get that, first you go to reference and select this reference. Now when you select that reference, material is removed till this face. Now you need to shift it this side by 15. So how we do that? So for that there is an advanced option given here, which is under this. Go inside this, you have two more options, extrude to offset and extrude to translation. So if you go for extrude to offset, now you can define the offset value. You see, you can take this value as 15. If you go for the third option, extrude to translation, then you have the horizontal distance. If you go for the second option, then you have the parallel distance. See the preview. So this is the result I need. I'll just say OK. So this is also done. Now the next feature, which is again a revolve feature, over the right datum plane, normal, go for clip model. Now draw the sketch. So this time I'll start the sketch from here. I'll go like this, then like this, like this, like this, and I will close it. Now the dimension. So from here till here, this is 70, this is 15. Then I'll place a datum center line here. Now this dimension. So this is 65 and this is 55. Now just say OK and say OK. Now the next feature, which is this hole. So for that, first you switch on the center axis and then you go for hole. First you select this face, hold the control key and select this axis. Now you have M20 hole here, so go for standard and then you select the M20 from here. Then you go for shape and select countersink. Now this value you make it 20. Then the depth of the hole, So select to next here, and then from here you make it through thread and say OK. This is also done. Now the next feature, which is this pattern holes. So for these holes you can go for hole and then you can go for pattern, or if you are using Creo 9 or higher version, then you have a direct option for that. So you simply go for hole, and then under the type you go for sketched hole. Select this face, normal. Now you simply draw a rectangle here like this, then dimension. So this is 170, make it 170, and this is 35. Then this value is 20, and this value is also 20. So this is also one advanced option here. Now you have 4 vertices over this sketch, and these holes will be placed over these vertices. Just say OK, and you see it is getting placed. So this is additional option inside the higher version of Creo Parametric, sketched hole. Now the dia of hole is 10, so make it 10, and the depth you make it to next and say OK. So in one single feature it is done. Now see the icon is slightly different than the first hole. So the part is almost done. Now the round. So go for round, and first round I will add somewhere here. Now this round is radius 15, so make it 15. So you are not getting the result because you are going for edge round. Hold the control key and click this edge to deselect it, and then you go for surface round. First you select this surface, hold the control key and select this surface. You will get the result. Say OK. So this is also one advanced option inside the round. Then the next round, which is this one, R5, select this edge, make it 5 and say OK. Then the next round, which is radius 10, which is coming somewhere here and here and here and here. So hold the control key and select multiple edges like this and say OK. Then the next round, which is coming somewhere here, which is the full round. So for full round, go to the round, and then you first select this face, hold the control key, select this face, and then you select this face. You will get the full round. Similarly, one more round. This side, select this face, hold the control key, select this face and this face, and say OK. Then the next round you have somewhere here inside. So go for round, and this round is 7.5, and then you select this edge. Say OK. Now the next round, which is somewhere here, this is radius 10 here, so change it to 10 and say OK. One more round, which is somewhere here. This is radius 2.5. Now you are not getting the result, so just shift to transitions. You will get the result, say OK. Then the last round, which is radius 5, which is coming somewhere here. Make it 5 and say OK. And the part is done. So we successfully modeled this part, and there were so many new things to learn here. Now practice this part, because these kind of parts are really helpful to pass the tool test. And that's it from this video. Now you can like this video if you find this video helpful. You can subscribe to this channel to support the channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you.